welcome to another ride along with Goggles. And today we're in Oklahoma City, and we've got the Seminole Transport from Oklahoma City skin on here, so it's kind of fitting. But we're doing something different because I'll show you real quick on the map. We're going fairly far. Oklahoma City, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So we got this C to C map, which I hardly look at Cadillac. We hardly ever use. And the reason is I don't really like it too much because the detail difference when we go from here to here is just so stark. But we'll find out. You'll see. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more of C to C, well, by all means, I could, I'm game to going over here and trying some Florida stuff, or maybe down around here in Mobile, New Orleans, who knows. We could have a look. But anyway, this is the route we're going to do our cannonball run on. That's a route I've driven. Last night I actually drove it from New York to Phoenix. And it was a fairly good trip. I'm trying to figure out, get used to it and everything, and it's going to be fun, man. That cannonball is going to be a riot. So we'll talk about that on the way. Let's get started here. It's the Outlaw W900, if I didn't mention that. The skin went up on Steam the other day. That's a pretty cool truck, actually. It's been so long since I've driven it, and I can't believe it. Like, it's goofy. I don't know what took me so long to get back in it. So anyway, we're heading out that way, and we're kind of pointed that way. So we'll just carry on this way a little bit. We can't get the trailer out the door. What's our weight here? 44,000. Are we gonna make it okay? I'm gonna pull up that rear axle till we get out in the street. Out on the highway. Steer a little sharper for us here. Stopped at the stop sign. We're gonna go. He's waiting for the light for there to be 85 million yards of room, and we're not, so we'll just slide on up here. So for the cannonball, like, it's gonna be pretty cool. I don't know how many guys we have together yet, but we're working on it. We're gonna have, well, for sure we got one server full, I believe. But we're trying to load up another 8, and it's going to be a no rules affair. We got the Creechbaum 444 in here. And this might be the engine I use in the cannonball. It seems kind of weird because it's only 520 horsepower. And I'm sure there's a 700 horsepower 3408 in the available engines for the trip, but I don't know. Kind of like this engine. It revs quite a bit higher than some of the other ones, a couple of hundred RPM higher, which can come in handy. Now, what are we doing here? Going straight? Looks like it. So it's going to be interesting to see what it's like when you drive out of Kansas into Oklahoma. Oh, what's going on here? that was good. There's that warning there. I've driven by that a whole bunch of times, but never taken that. Oh, shoot. You know what? I gotta pause here. Pull over on the side of the road. Got to start trucks book. I think. I'm just gonna check. I don't want to go without it. It won't take me long. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Oh, I didn't go off. There we go. Hey, it's still on. There we go. Guy's waiting for us. Good man. Put our four-ways on till we get up to speed. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to go left here. Another little piece of road I'd never been on before. I wonder if this is only in here because of C2C, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see where the scenery changes from SCS to C2C. Look at the airplanes there. Wow. Never been by here before. Oh, it looks... I think we've had a scenery change. Now we're in C2C. Maybe. No, that's SCS for sure. I've driven by here before. Gonna see lots of that red on that little line. So this little navigator thingy sizzles. Oh, what's he got? I can't remember. Whatever it's called. I'll be using that in the cannonball to be able to see what's going on. Mostly keep an eye on speed. If you need it, it's kind of handy. You can just pop it up with a little map and change the scale of the map, or ditch it altogether. I should be paying attention here. What's going on? Well, I guess we'll know when we see a sign that says "Welcome to Arkansas." That's what we're looking for. But yeah, so for rules, I don't know. We're kind of putting together something. You really don't need rules in a cannonball. Like, you don't pull in for scales. You don't obey the speed limit. You do what you got to do to get where you got to get. But if you have a big crash for some reason and you have to get towed to service, that's a 15. Like, you can carry on and get towed to service and then get going right away, but on an honor system you have to acknowledge it, and somebody can mark that down, and you're going to be oh man, I keep hitting the speed limiter there. You can you'll take a 15-second or 15-minute time penalty at the end of the run, but it'll be a game time, 15 minutes game time, which is vastly different than real time. So it's not a huge penalty, because I'm sure there's going to be problems. Just trying to go as fast as you can as opposed to going moderately fast. Oh, this is so nice here, right? Look at that. A nice... Oh, I want to get a photo. Oh, boy, we're going to crash. No, yikes. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I still don't know what truck I'm going to drive in the Cannonball. This one seems okay, but it only has 220-gallon tanks. But we're going to have realistic fuel consumption turned off because, you know, I hate to say it, but somebody in the thing might turn theirs off if it's left to the honor system. Then somebody's going to have to stop 3 times, and if they did that, they'd only be stopping once, and who's to know, right? So instead of having doubts or questions, or somebody saying, hey, you must have, you know, had that turned off, whatever, if everybody can turn it off, then it's the same for everybody, and it's because there's no way to lock that down that I'm aware of. So the big fuel tanks isn't as big a deal. I like the GPS on this, it's nice. Visibility seems okay. Be nice if there was some spot mirrors though, because you really got to see right down beside you. Make sure you're not gonna, you know, you don't have a lot of time when you're going as fast as you can to look and see what's in your mirror, like right here, you know, like here's a potential crash at high speed, and if you can't see what's right down beside you in a split second, it could be a problem. Yeah, depending on the weight of a load of beer, I may not want to take this engine. I did my little test run there just to see what that C2C from New York westward is like, and I had 37,000 or 36,700, something like that, and it was okay there, but here we are at 44,000, and it's a big difference. There's Arkansas. Okay, let's see the difference now. Oh, shoot. Stay left here. Wow, that was close. I better be paying attention. Looks like the road just turns to the right. Oh boy. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Scenery looks quite a bit different, but there's big stretches where it's really different. And I see there's no end to the horizon there. Oh shoot, did I just miss a turn? No. Like all of the you know, the high-end skills that guys like Recon have, where they're able to make the distance make sense and make it look like part of the map and real. It's missing here. You'll see some weird stuff, a lot of terrain gaps, but you know, if what you want to do is get out and drive miles, which is what a lot of guys want to do in the game, is just get on here and drive and drive and drive. That's what you want. kind of like this part here. This is sort of neat. Gotta adjust the mirrors on this thing. That left mirror's in way too much. What's that mirror like? In a bit. Where'd that guy go? I don't know if he's right down beside me or not. Shoot. I think he's back there. We're gonna have to just take a chance. Pretty sure I looked for spot mirrors on this thing, didn't see any. The SCS W900 is a solid choice for a truck. Other than using the, we got the, might change, but the full instrument gauge cluster in it, the mod from Steam. And while it adds the gauges, and that's really nice, it gives you really bad GPS locations. So the default GPS in the dash might be a better choice for the cannonball. That would make it a really good choice because it has great visibility. You know, the cut down windows just below the mirror. And good mirrors, good spot mirrors. There's no obstruction in the way of the mirrors. The K100E though, 315 gallon tank or something like that, 312 I think, gallon fuel tanks. That's handy. Yeah, I don't think this engine's gonna work. Just that extra 7,000 pounds, I'm really feeling it. So Gamer is working on a mega pack to make the mod order easy to build. So there'll be a whole bunch of stuff in it, like skins and engines and transmissions and whatnot in the mega pack. So it'll take care of a lot of things so that you don't have to spend a year building the mod order. Yeah, see now, we've gone a fair, this is what I find with this C2C. They'll spend a bunch of time making it look really good where it borders onto SCS. But as soon as you get inland a bit, somewhere from the SCS border, then it starts to get maybe, I don't know, a little lazy or a little less finished or polished in appearance. You'll see weird things, like you'll look through a bunch of trees and you just see nothing out there behind the trees. It'll just end, which is pretty unrealistic looking at it. Then the change, see that scenery change here and here, and it just goes bang, bang from one scenery to another. But once again, it's about the driving I expect. It's not about having scenery. You really want to... Oh, what's going on here? Oh boy, don't slow down like that, dude. He's got to take off any second here. Guy on the left, expect. Oh, he's still hitting the brakes. That Wesco hay trailer right there is probably going to come out of the mod order, Recon is saying, because it can cause problems in its own right. In the game, and you can come across something, an incident on the roadway caused by that trailer, and the AI trying to maneuver it where they can. They just don't have the skill set. We're going to be turning right up here. And I'm probably not going to be using a voice mod nav in the convoy. Because if you're doing something silly like driving on the wrong part of the road, you don't need to have them harping at you when you're trying to do 95 miles an hour. Have them going at you at the same time. But this truck is pretty cool. This, what sleeper do we have on here? The short one. This is the coffin sleeper, I think he calls it. Yeah. And there's a longer one, and a day cab, and an aero cab in the mod. Little Rock, Arkansas. A friend of my oldest daughter's from down here somewhere. Mr. Jones. Well, how'd that little guy go? Whoa. It's flying with those reels. I'd like to get close to that and see if those are that cable reels, or is that, what is it? That's ugly. Can't be cable. He's going too fast. Well, that would squash that little truck if that was cable. Yeah, so you see the scenery difference. Pine Bluff. Oh. I guess it's coming up. Better. Yeah, definitely going to have to rethink this as an engine choice. Much as I'd love to use it, it's not got the oomph we're going to need. Now we're trying to figure out what to do for the start, like how to get it up and running, how to get everybody off the mark. We kind of had a pretty good idea. We got to think about it, but start everybody off in pairs. And give them like 5 minutes. Oh boy, brakes. Oh boy, gotta turn up the brakes on this. Profile, I don't have the brakes up. Must have been driving something with a whole bunch of wheels on it. Axles. Had a lot of brake, I turned them down. Yeah, like, I mean, it just looks weird, like compared to SCS. And then parts of it, like, is really, like out on the highway, you'll see, like, the corners are like that polygonal thing. Look at those hedges, like, that's real old hedge from, like, the first, like, that's what you see in California, the very first DLC. Or it came with the game. Bear in mind, this is not made from scratch. What this is old buildings and old things from SCS's early days, cut and pasted, and just to create a map. So it's not like it went out and started anew with this. So it should all look kind of familiar. It's just, you know, placing and putting stuff wherever they put it. I mean, well, I'll tell you, it's been about 2.5 years since I've tried it, and This is quite different than it was 2.5 years ago, for sure. Oh, I guess all the Ruta trucks got updated for the steering wheel pack update. I gotta get after that. Update all of those. I have to get over in that left lane. Like how that guy slowed down for us. Should bring up the map portion of this thing. Oops, I had it. I'm gonna drive from out here. Oh, straight ahead. Uh-oh, so stop. Get those real good brakes here. Pine Bluff sell goods is what we're looking for. Wow, that's down here? Really? Oh, that's weird. That's kind of neat seeing different stuff though. Sell goods. 421. This gotta be it. It's our flag. No sign. Okay, I think I left the axle up the whole way. Yeah. I'm trying to spy where that is on the ground. Oh, there it is right there. What do we got for space down there? Uh-oh. Come on. Montana Express skin. That'll be in here probably because of recon stuff, because I don't have it in this profile, my skin pack. Probably should have got further away from that thing. Darn it. Got lots of room here, so we're gonna do a move this way. Get ourselves some turning room here. Oh, we're too tight. Train spawn right in there. What else is going on down there? Truck leaving. Kind of a crappy parking job, but we're here. Actually, you know what? We're not even anywhere near the doors. Maybe we should fix that. Oh, There we are. It's a little better. Well, that was interesting. Let me know what you think of this. This. Oh, look at that guy going. He's really ripping along there at that altitude. Ooh. Oh, not climbing any either. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of the load. That was kind of fun. I wonder if turning trucks book on after I started the job is going to work. That's going to be a little lesson learned there. So yeah, once again, let me know what you think of this map, and if you want to see more of C2C, or I don't know. Somebody's going to be disappointed. Somebody's going to say no, and somebody's going to say yes, and I will or I won't, and yada yada. You know how it goes. But anyway, yeah, the truck's pretty awesome, and it's free. I'll put a link in the video. And like I say, it works on all 4 cabs, so that's kind of cool. And the maroon here, that's paintable. You can paint that any color. Has 3 different air cleaner options. 2 of them are basically the same, except for one has chrome straps and top, and it's an older style one in this Donaldson. And see, I was able to get the stripe lined up just so you see the nuts on the air cleaner actually catching the paint. Yeah. It's one of those things. Anyway, kind of fun. As always, appreciate you following along. Oh, Trailers SCS, and catch you on the next one. Take care and bye for now. Oh, not so fast. I forgot to mention, I've been really doing a bad job of thanking patrons and whatnot, and when people join and everything else. And I just have another new patron, Daryl from New Zealand, so I thought I'd better just mention that, and I'll try and do a better job of acknowledging the patrons, because, you know, I don't know if it's a defense or anything, but I just get going flat out all the time, and I just am, like I said, I'm really not on top of the things I should be on top of, and that's one of them. And to all you patrons, really appreciate it, and Daryl, welcome aboard. So now I'm gone. Catch you later. Bye.